Alright, what's up? This is 1080p60 on the camera, on the Canon PowerShot SX70HS. The sharpness is all the way up. I got the microphone on. So this is the microphone on. This is the microphone disconnected. That's the standard camera microphone. Wind microphone disabled. The other one disabled. Recording volume on manual, not auto. And recording volume all the way up. So let's plug this back in. And do y'all want to see what kind of camera I was using this whole time before this camera? You'll be surprised. Da, 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 da. The Canon PowerShot ELPH 350 HS. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a really good camera, but as you can tell, I kind of messed up the microphone. And yes, it has no card in the camera, but to be honest, I would always use program. You know what, let me just do it like this. I would use program. Let me just do manual focus. Okay. So I would use program on the camera, right? And the colors, contrast would be like that. Move. Which I should probably just put it there. Skin tone would be like that. Blue, green, red, saturation, sharpness all the way up. And then if I go down, so there's fine, and then super fine. I would always keep it off super fine, 20 megapixels, because if I put this down, 15 megapixels, 18, 15, so I would always keep it at 4x3, and you know that, and then yeah, and then the settings here, okay, that would be on, this would be on. I sometimes turn this off because I didn't want the focus. I didn't want the red light. Oopsies. I didn't want that red light going off. So sometimes I would turn that off, and then the flash settings, red eye, yep. And then this I would keep it off. Review, whatever. And then IS settings is image stabilization. I turned it off for like just to see how bad it was, and it was pretty bad, but I would just keep it on continuous. And there might be a little difference in, oh, this is my other 128 gigabyte SD card, but there might be a little bit different in stabilization when you're zoomed in, and I find that number 2 is the best. Volume. Okay. Hints and tips. Eco mode. Right, this. Eco mode, whatever, and then it turns off the display. Startup image, format, whatever. NTSC or PAL. It really didn't change the frame. It's supposed to change the frame rate, but yeah. And then the Wi-Fi settings, whatever, and then yeah. So let me turn it off, and then put the SD card in. No memory card in. What? Oh, fuck. This is the busted one. Shit. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, this... I hate this fucking pen. Fuck! It's going in the fucking garbage now. I just got pen all over me, but yes, I have this one. There we go. Yes, and with the menu here, you can do, so you turned it off. Boom, you can do normal, macro, or this, and then there's buttons on here. Sometimes I'll use hybrid auto, but most of the time I'll keep it on program for the most part. I'll keep it on program for the most part. Sorry about that, I forgot to switch the microphone this way. Sometimes I'll use this. Sometimes I'll use this. Sometimes I'll use this just to be funny. And then, yeah, so. And then the zoom part. Yes, there's a hole in it because, to put the compressed air thing through. And it does work. It did work. And then, yeah. But if you listen, it's pretty loud actually. That's maximum zoom. It's a 12 times optical zoom. So 12 times 16, 19, 24, 30, 38, 48, and I'm gonna take a picture of something right now. Outside. Alright. Sorry about that. No. So that is 48 times zoom. and then that's 12 times zoom. This is 12 times optical, and then that's digital zoom. It's pretty good for the camera, but I really needed an upgrade. But now the size comparison is ridiculous. Like, it's just massive. But the same settings I have on that camera, I did on this camera too. And let me turn off manual focus. Is it gonna autofocus now? Yep. So the things that I did with that camera, like the focus and all that, and program shit, I did to this camera. And this camera has a RAW format. So yeah. So, and the pictures that I can get with the moon is ridiculous. Better than any fucking Samsung phone out there, because Samsung phones are fucking all bullshit AI crap and just horrible. This is 20 megapixel. This is my 14 Pro Max does 48 megapixel on Pro RAW, but it uses 75 point whatever. It uses 75 megabytes on Pro RAW. So JPEG Max up to 48 megapixel. File size is approximately 10 megabytes for JPEG Max at 48 megapixel. Then you got Pro RAW at 12 megapixel, Pro RAW at 48 megapixel, 75 plus megabytes. When I did Pro RAW at 48 megapixel, and I took a picture of the outside trees, 160 megabytes. The size of a video, basically. It's ridiculous, so that's why I keep it on JPEG Max. But yeah, that's it for now. You can copy my settings if you have any Canon camera. Yeah. Peace. I'm telling you, it's way better than auto. Alright? Alright. Peace. Bye for now.